Vikings trade rumors coming up here on today's show around Xavien Howard. Mitchell Renz from Chat Sports, ready to walk you through the entire show. And the reason why we're going to go ahead and talk about this is because Miami Dolphins star cornerback Xavien Howard, he demanded a trade. And the Vikings have been a team linked to Howard and linked to the cornerback position this entire offseason. So we already know that they went out and signed Patrick Peterson, probably one of their biggest offseason splashes in terms of going out and trying to bolster that secondary. They also recently went out and signed Bashaud Breeland, which again could also help. So some of you might be like, well, Mitch, I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. That's why we're here, and that's what we're going to talk about. So let me know down in the comments, should the Vikings go out and trade for Xavien Howard? I want you to type Y for yes, or I want you to go down in the comment section and type N for no. And the cool part about Chat Sports, we're an interactive channel, so I will be down, I will be seeing what you guys have to say, but also defend your answer, argue with each other. That's what makes sports great. I'm actually going to go ahead and say no. Not that I don't think that Howard's great, not that I don't think that Howard would probably be the best cornerback on this team. I still think, though, that Patrick Peterson can play at a high level. I like Jeff Gladney a lot, especially when he first came out of TCU. I know he had his ups and downs, but I'm going to give most rookies a pass, especially after a crazy 2020 with COVID, not being able to practice with your team. And Breeland's also a pretty solid veteran out there. Not that I don't like Howard, because on the field, dude's incredible. You can't argue that. 22 interceptions over the last 4 years. The other reason why, though, I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit is because of his inability to stay healthy. Played in only 5 games in 2019, missed 4 games in 2018. No doubt, great ball skills, probably one of the best in the business in terms of being able to force turnovers, but I'm actually confident in saying that the Vikings' biggest need right now isn't in that secondary. I'm still trying to figure out what the defensive line looks like. Because if Peterson's ready to go, we know he's one of the best in the biz when fully healthy. Breeland, Gladney, I actually like Dantzler as well. And if you got to rely on Alexander also in the nickel, could be an option. But probably the biggest reason why I'll say no in terms of for the Vikings going out and get him, the contract, right? He's unhappy with the current deal that he has right now. He's going to make $12.3 million per year, but he's only got $12.08 million guaranteed. The reason why this is a interesting or kind of a confusing situation is because the Miami Dolphins 2 years ago made Xavien Howard the highest paid cornerback in the league, and now he's unhappy saying stuff like, well, I didn't really understand what I was signing. I don't know. I'd kind of look at him and be like, well, tough shit. But, hey, that's the world we live in right now. So if they do want to go out and they want to make the move, not only are you going to have to give up a lot of draft capital, probably like a first and a fourth-round pick in 2022, at least, you're also going to have to pay him like one of the highest-paid cornerbacks in the league, maybe like a Marlon Humphrey, maybe like a Jalen Ramsey. I mean, hell, the Rams traded 2 first-round picks for Jalen Ramsey and then made him the highest-paid cornerback in the league. If you're Minnesota, do you go ahead and do that? That remains to be seen. Now, he is right now, as it stands, the 6th highest-paid cornerback per year in terms of overall contract value. I get that they have Aaron Rodgers. I get that the Packers have Rodgers. I get that Justin Fields is an up-and-coming quarterback in that division as well. But if I'm Minnesota, I'm going to save my money and I'm going to invest it elsewhere. So, no, I'm not going to go out and trade for X.